Welcome back to the Puncher's Chance YouTube channel. Delighted to be joined by Ioan Croft once again. 3-0 now. How are you feeling after tonight's performance?
Yeah, I learnt a lot there tonight. 4 rounds in the bag against a durable opponent. He did a bit as an amateur. He went 15-0 as a pro as well. So, it was a good experience. He was tough. Landed a few heavy shots, which I thought might have shook him a bit, and he did. But we covered up well, and he gave me 4 sort of tough rounds. So yeah, very pleased.
Yeah, and he was a very tough opponent. He was fighting in a WBA Continental fight back in 2017 when you still would have been an amateur. He went through 12 rounds in that fight, so it shows the level of opposition you were into tonight and the experience you've learned.
Yeah, he boxed. When I went on a training camp out to Kazakhstan, he boxed one of the pros out there, and he did 8 rounds with him. So, and that Kazakh was good, so I knew I'd have to do well to stop him there tonight, and I wasn't looking for it. I just went in, measured. I've not been 100% running up into the fight, so I was trying to manage the rounds a little bit as well. So, it was a perfect opponent, and they're the sort of fights we need to improve. So, when you get up to that level of sort of the 8-10 rounders, in more sort of 50-50 fights, it's not a surprise. You've been there before, because even though it's my 3rd pro fight, that's the first time tonight as a pro I've been hitting the little gloves, so I know what it's about now.
Yeah, and we were watching it warm up beforehand, practicing those right hooks. You caught him with a very clean right hook, and he filmed it well, to be fair. Is it sometimes when you're in there and you see him take shots like that, you just think, he's in there for the long haul?
Yeah, if you land a shot like that, I caught him that catch counter, and I landed a backhand after it. If you land them, and like I said, I didn't want to blow myself out, because I knew he was tough, so I didn't want to catch him with that, get excited, and then sort of have another round to go and not have anything in the tank. So yeah, like I said, caught the shot and just measured it again, tried to find it again, but like I said, he was experienced, he topped up well and sort of managed himself.
Yeah, and that's 3 fights in the last 6 months. You've been quite active since you turned over as pro. Is that just the main thing for you now, is just to keep active, keep banking those rounds over 2025? Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, no, like I said, just getting the rounds in the bag. I've learnt more there tonight as I did in my first 2 fights, so hopefully out sort of in June time, Paul's working on that, we'll see what happens. But like I said, these 3 camps have just rolled into one another, so a little few weeks off now would do no harm, but like I said, my hands are okay, there's no cuts. I'll be ready to go in June.
Yeah, and I think that's the first time you've come out to the first round. 3 4-round contests. You looking to push on the rounds now, maybe 6-8 rounds over the next few months? Yeah,
like I said, it's just about getting the rounds in it. Whether I did a scheduled 8-rounder for my first 2 or whatever, it wouldn't have really mattered. So did a 4-rounder there tonight. Had 2 more rounds to do a 6 easily, so we'll build it up slowly, and nice to actually go back to the corner with Crawler and hear what he had to say.
I'm sure you've got plans going forward. In terms of 2025 now, looking forward, what would be the sort of dream end to the year for you?
Like I said, just get the rounds in the bag, stay active. That's the 3rd now. I can get out 4 more times this year, so you can finish the year sort of 6-0. I'll be very happy.
Just a final one for me. It's a shame you and your brother couldn't fight tonight. Obviously, he had a late withdrawal with his opponent due to sickness, but you had a great crowd down here once again backing you. Just a final message to them who've come down and supported you tonight.
Like I said, it was really Garen's night tonight. He got announced on this before I did, but nothing he can do if the guy's failed to medical and he's not well. There's not much Garan can do. He's put the work in, so everything happens for a reason. He'll be back. He'll stay fit. He'll stay in the gym. He'll be ready. But like I said, the boys all still came to support me, and I've still not seen a crowd like them in boxing. To be fair, they're absolutely brilliant. The noise there tonight, I could hear them in the ring, and it's special. It's special to the boys that are behind us.
Yeah, I was just saying to you, on a bit of a shame that you couldn't get out in the ring yourself tonight, obviously in front of the BBC cameras. How were you feeling at such a late withdrawal?
Devastated. Probably the worst feeling I've ever had. It's not just cutting the weight, getting on weight, made weight perfectly yesterday, and then it's the excitement, the bit of nerves all day today. I was literally packing my bag, getting ready to come, packing all my kit. And then Paul come in and just said there's no way we can get around it, and sort of I had a bit of time on my own then, and I didn't want to drag him down with me, so sort of had a bit of brave face on quick enough, and then just get down here and support, because I knew the boys be loud enough as soon as he got here, so that was never a doubt. It's just I know he'd want me here like 100%, so that probably means more to him than the boys. So it was good just to get it out of the way, come down, and once I'd said my bit to the supporters, it was all cleared. It was good.
And what did you make of your brother's performance? You were obviously sat ringside watching him. What did you think of it?
It's the first time first time we've all seen him go past the first round. So it was good. There's definitely stuff he can go back and work on now. I mean, he's shown his punch power in his first 2 fights. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that when he's had tough opponents in the past where the good prospects have gone 3-4 rounds with him. He's just happened to catch him early and put them away. So we knew he was going to be a tougher opponent tonight and probably take him 3-4 rounds, and figured that after about the second round this opponent can take a shot, and that's what he needs. I've had it. I've done my 4 rounds, and you learn a lot more. You can take so much more into the next fight from that.
And in terms of going forward for yourself now, the remainder of 2025, looking at the next few months, what's the aims and ambitions for yourself?
Definitely just push on now, end of summer. Hopefully get some fight news soon, but just get over the disappointment of tonight really for me, and just obviously I'll sit down with Ant and Paul next week and just talk things over, see what our options are, and get back in the gym as soon as possible.
Well, that's great. Thanks for taking the time to speak to us, boys, and we'll catch you again soon.
Thank you very much.